Okay, how's everyone doing today? Peeps, you were considering going to sleep? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I intentionally waited until I saw it would be around bedtime over there in the UK, right? Yeah, I was waiting for when it'd be like around bedtime for you over there. Waldo, Trouble, how's it going? Sorry, my lighting here is going to be terrible right now. We've had the temperature heat up a little bit in the past couple of days. So with the local data center that I have operating in this room, I've had to have I've had to have both windows open, some window fans in both, and when I plug the other one in, I had to unplug the lamp that is over by my bed, um, right behind the prompter and the camera. So audio is sort of borked. Is the audio messed up for anyone else? We're gonna do a quick restart. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that right now. I'm going to restart OBS. Be right back. It sounds good on Twitch. Are we back? I just did a quick restart. Just quick. OBS. Is it still having issues? Yeah, it's fine now. Okay. Okay, not much delay there either. Spud, thank you for the Prime sub. Yeah, I don't know what that was in, or what that was about. But so long as it's fine now, then we're good. So as you guys know, I was on the Cryptic stream earlier today, and um, as was announced at the end of that stream, the first bit of news here is that Sunna is departing as our community manager. Sunna in the past, the past year has really helped develop and greatly improve the communication between the developers and the player base. The the as a content creator, the communication that we've seen in the past like 6 months especially is the best I've ever seen between like the when I started playing in 2012 up to now. Like this era under Sunna has had the best communication that I've experienced, like as a content creator. No, I am not the next CM. I've seen people say that in Discord and all that. I am not the new CM. I should also have the chat on screen. Yeah, the lighting in here is bad right now. All I've got is my like studio light up there, which is facing towards the ceiling. Yeah, yeah. Sunna has done a great job improving communication between the devs and the player base. So this news, um, it sucks. It really sucks to hear. I wish her the best in her future endeavors. Yeah, it it stings for sure. Yeah, yeah. That build stream, I went over builds on the Impersa and the Nova one. I'll be honest, like I did a little bit of a more meme style, like spin and circle style build on the Nova one. I wasn't really happy with it. Like it was a fun little build, like, but I don't know if that was the thing I should have been showing off. Like I was trying to show off something a bit different from what I normally do, but I think it was still just too much console spam and all that crap. Yeah, I have read that. The Kittimer set The shield you get from the Kittimer set that you buy via MUDs, it's not able to be properly re-engineered. So people are getting it, and it's only got like one mod before Epic that you can reroll. It made for funny to see patrol, though. Yeah, I mean, so long as people enjoyed it. Yeah, let me find a random character. You've never seen the Mars? The Mars is a popular little ship. I will say that. There's a surprising amount of people that really like the Mars. Yeah, it's a pilot ship. It's Lockbox, but it's got some nice, unique mechanics with the pilot maneuvers. You know. So here is the forward with the ship when it loads. You see the detached nacelles there, and they do their own thing. And when you do like the sideways, it's pretty cool. How they're like bouncing around, like it's pretty neat. Isn't it in the MUD's Master of Tactics choice pack? Is it? I don't think so. No, that you're thinking of a different ship. That's the Emerald Chain. Looks like a toad that's doing a big stretch. Darthon, 7 stream streak. I'm surprised. Any cool console or meta? Off this ship, not really. Its trade is improved lock trajectory, so basically just allows you to do lock trajectory whenever. Yeah, what is the news about the bundle? Let me pull that up here. Jeremy commented about this a short time ago. The ARC buyout and resulting transition caused some production stumbles on the project that have manifested in the bundle being a little bit later this year than it's been in previous years. So what that indicates is, last year it arrived a month after the anniversary on PC, which would be next Tuesday if they followed that pattern. If it held true, we would get the bundle again on the 17th of March here. But that, what he's alluding to is that won't be the case. He's alluding that, it's not going to be next week. Soul Defense, that makes more sense. Watts. Yeah. So the news on the 16th anniversary bundle is that the impression I get based on what Jeremy just said there is that it's not dropping next week. Now we do have the next part of the event campaign dropping next week. So we'll have information about that here in the next couple of days. People are going to start losing it over that kind of delay. Ships in the bundle: T6 Toughly, account wide plus Trawl, Bentham Cruiser. But yeah, the Mars, it's an interesting little ship. And when you use the console on it, they showed this on the stream. Or Endeavor did. But here is the effect it does when you use the console. Like it's pretty neat. Like that right there is a really cool effect. Yeah, I was surprised we got the new MUDs update today on PC. I thought it was going to be next month, to be honest. Nice effect. I don't remember what it does. Effects foe. So it's a speed and turn buff for you, and for at least I think it's for you. Let me look at this. I don't actually remember. Creates a pocket of subspace distortion at the bow of your ship. The ship's subsystems will be realigned to benefit from this distortion. allowing for ever increasing speed and turn rate for as long as it remains active. Yep, so for you. And then it is going to detonate after 15 seconds, or if a foe is within 2 kilometers of your forward arc, does some kinetic damage, and will shut their engines offline for 7.5 seconds. No. Yeah, so, with the initial news there too, we'll probably get an announcement in the next week or so about who the new CM is. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I mean, just overall, again, it sucks because we've seen under Sunna's time here just such a great improvement on the comm side. So she did a lot of good work there. When will we get Pharaoh? Yeah, some neat effects there with the pilot maneuvers. Yeah, I mean, I can run this through Quick Patrol if you want to see that again. And I can do it with the parser this time. So, combat log 1. Actually, you know what? Let's do an infected. Public queue, infected, the Conduit Elite. That was an instant pop. I am greatly concerned, and I hope some of you are in there. The announcement was abrupt, yeah. Yeah, some stability for a while, like, is what I was hoping for, too. So having this happen so soon after the cryptic stuff, like them going independent again, it sucks to see. What ship is this? This is the Mars Pilot Escort. I do not have a full performance build on it. This is the build I was showing on the dev stream I was on earlier today. There we go. No in-person in here doing a ton of damage. I'm surprised. The pilot ship, it moves pretty fast, of course. I'm pretty sure my fall just misfired. Yeah, looks like a hard fall misfire. Didn't take any cooldown reduction. Yeah, I'm gonna sit still a bit more on this than I did on the demo on stream. I just started, basically, Sora. I went over the stuff with Sunna and the bundle. We don't know. All we know is what Jeremy said. Another fall misfire. The issue is a lot of my survivability is based on fire at will activating, so when it misfires, That's one of the issues with the server performance issues is, like, when you're reliant on your firing mode, and your firing mode just wants to misfire most of the time, well, you're sort of effed. Look at how many misfires on this fall. Like, I feel like I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna have way too high of a, like, a fall, like, downtime. Hold on here. Analysis. What did Locarno do this time? 5K. I had a really good run last night where I got like 50K out of the Locarno maneuver, the trade off the Nova 1, but it just, most of the time, it just wants to do like a low amount like this. But yeah, let's see here. I need to open the graph up. Look at the thaw downtimes there. So from like right around 10, 12 seconds up through almost 40, there was no thaw. So like that's 2 thaw misfires back to back. Then there's another, you know, in that like 95-second area. That was probably where I died. Yeah, just really, that was a really disappointing run. Nova console's crazy. You can scale the yeah, the shield regen, yeah. So the Nova 1 console, that can give up to 395.2 Starship shield regen skill. So if I look at my movement here, because it scales with movement. So when I'm just sitting still, my shield regen is 322.8. But when I go up to full throttle, you see it's almost at 3,000 now. Like, shield regen in this format really isn't the way to keep your shields up, but it is still impressive. Like, that's one of the most powerful items you can get for shields, but the Valor console, you know, still greatly outclasses it. Greetings, Supreme Cryptic Shill. Some superb shilling earlier. I am glad that you enjoyed that, Logical. Why is Sunna going? She's decent. I don't have an answer there. I mean, I've got some thoughts. Um, you know, with when things, my thought process is most likely that, you know, we saw European-based CMs come in there, like, as the dev team was transitioning to a studio, you know, based out of Europe, but now with um you know, everything that's transpired and Cryptic and Arc being independent again, my guess would be that they wanted someone stateside. The time difference, yeah. That would be my guess. It really is a shame. The Yanks can't deal with profanity. Change my mind. Like I said before, I it's a sad day. That's for sure. Like the communication, I know a lot of it. You know, only there's a lot that's been, you know, just between the CCs and the devs. But even you look at the Discord, there's a lot more dev engagement over there. The engagement overall is better than it was, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago. So it's overall really quite sad. Yeah. just noticed the Echelon console. There was a lot of communication. Like you had to be active on the Discord to see all of it. And you know there was some that was just purely between like CCs and the devs, but yeah. Yeah, I did fit the Echelon console on. And the reason for the Echelon console being on this is not necessarily even, just like for Echelon shilling. Um, it was more because I don't have Terran Goodbye on. Like, I needed the crit chance, and that's a 15% crit chance console. I I don't. It's hard for me to tell because I know that there was some people upset with her that are no longer in the CC program. But let's not dive into that here. Yeah, comparing communication now to 2 years ago is not comparable. Yeah. Um. Okay, let's go over to a different character. I need to go to a map here. Terrible warp core. Always thought that the Mars is a cool ship, but it's just kind of so on the performance side. Yeah, I mean the lack of a lieutenant commander for like a grab well is a bit annoying. Yeah, it's the deck is not involved anymore. Deca is not involved at all anymore. It's everything is back under cryptic. Like that move is done. Yeah, Muak. Yeah, I've seen some of the drama like with that stuff, and it's just like, man, I'm just gonna keep my engagement with some creators to as low or non-existent as possible. Like I don't want to be involved or associated with any of that sort of stuff. Um, Indeed, logical. Nice, Sora. That's awesome. That was nice of you. Yeah, stay out of drama as much as possible. Indeed. Yeah. How many devs work on STO now? I don't know the full team size. I don't think we've got, been told an exact number. None of the free stuff is available for your captain in the Zen Store promo tab. Am I doing something wrong? Are you on console? Because the T6 coupon's available to grab over on console right now. Yeah, I did see the official Discord servers thread got locked. There was people that just kept like arguing in there. Like the devs are aware that it's an issue. It's something being actively worked on. Like this wasn't them trying to bury it. This was them just tired of the same couple of people arguing about the exact same thing over and over. Like the point was done. They know it's like that it is one of the biggest issues for the game. It is something that they're working on, like actively working on where they can. So it just letting that thread continue to fester and have just constant arguing was just not helping anyone. Yeah, yeah, Steven, the 16th anniversary giveaways, those were on PC a month ago, basically. It's right now it's for console. Do I think they finally fixed servers? No, but I'm pretty sure they're working on it. Oh, Sora, I appreciate you as always. I'm gonna go visit Japori quick. The server performance one, Dark Eddie. No, I am not the CM. No scoped. In Neverwinter, servers are worse. I think I tried Neverwinter like one time and I did not get like a couple minutes. I got a couple minutes into the tutorial and I was just like, nope. Doing this for free. The YouTube pays, the memberships pay, the Twitch pays. Like I do get money out of doing like the YouTube stuff. And the streams, all that, like he admits to being a paid shill. Yeah. I added up recently how much people using my Epic Creator Code have spent, and it was like 160 grand. What did my lance hit for on stream? Like 18 mil. Like it wasn't a good run for me on stream. Sunna is departing as community manager. Yeah, so I've made through the Epic Creator Code about right around eight grand. Is it better for to have? Wow, is it better for you to have us join on YouTube or Twitch, monetize wise? They're both very comparable. I will say if on the Twitch side, if you're going for like a Twitch Prime membership, you know, remember if you have Amazon Prime, you do get a free Prime sub that you can give out each month. And like that still pays me the same as if you had like the $5 sub. So I forget what the split is on that. I think it's like 30/70, so Twitch takes 30. So I get like 290 of that. There is also regional pricing, so if the memberships are from a different region, it's a different amount. Yeah, I'll open the lockboxes here in a moment. Yeah, it's YouTube or Twitch. Either way is fine. I will say if you've already been a member on like one side, like if you have a YouTube membership, like and you go over to Twitch, like the way I track the length of your membership on the thing at the end, like that's platform specific. Yeah. Hope they fixed the server somewhat. Was getting frustrated last time and tried to stream about it. Yeah, the Twitch sub from Prime is very nice. Yeah, like I don't really get into the specifics of how much I make off this, but I have probably, I would say at this point, I have probably throughout the lifetime of me playing this game, probably put $5,000 to $6,000 in, you know, since 2012. And, you know, just doing the YouTube content, the Twitch, you know, everything I've done content wise has more than paid for that. I mean, the Epic number I just told you, that alone is paid for every dollar I've spent like in STO. Did I ever figure out why we are only seeing one membership level on YouTube? I did not figure that out, Mike. I went in and I did a membership to who was it? Hardware Haven. Let me show this here. Hardware Haven. Yeah, so I did a sub to this guy just to do a quick test, and if I look here, membership, like there's an upgrade button. Does that show payment info when I hit that? No. Yeah, so I see an upgrade button, and then I can go in and just upgrade right there. So I don't know why that's not doing that for you guys on my channel. I believe Cryptic as a whole. $6,000 and millions of market manipulation. Yeah. Was thinking, is it's not working for you? What thank you for the casual membership, Gary. Greatly appreciate that. Um what I've seen some trying is, because I've had like two different people reach out to me about this. What they've done is for right now they've canceled their membership. So when it rolls over, what they'll do is, because they both wanted higher levels, so they canceled for now, and then they're going to just manually renew it with the level they wanted. It's crazy how I'm obsessively checking YouTube for the drop of the 16th bundle. I feel like a stalker. Yeah, so Lasuro, based on the statement we got from Jeremy earlier, and I'm going to pull this back up. In fact, you know what? Let me like full screen this. So let me just get a picture of it. I'm going to get a picture of this comment, then I'm going to full screen it. Yeah. So this is from Jeremy a couple hours ago over on the STO Discord. The ARC buyout and resulting transition caused some production stumbles on the project that have manifested in the bundle being a little bit later this year than it's been in previous years. Legit behind the scenes info. So last year, the anniversary bundle dropped a month after the anniversary. So if that pattern held true this year, we would be looking at the bundle dropping on next Tuesday, March 17th. But given this comment here, I think we're probably looking at a release potentially a little bit later in March, which is fine because for PC players, the next part of the event campaign is going to be starting up next Tuesday. And I think people will enjoy it. That's what I'll say there. Yeah, absolutely before first contact is what I would imagine. Yeah, so I am currently under the assumption of this being a release, much later in the month than we anticipated. So, right now, our the initial prediction was March 17th. But it's based on that statement from Jeremy, I'm pretty sure that's alluding to it not dropping next week, which is still fine. There's going to be stuff to play around with next week. Yeah, I am very excited to see what the new bundle brings. I look forward to playing around with whatever new toys are introduced with this. That's if it drops in March. I mean, we don't know, um, what sort of delay we're looking at here. There's been an Orion T5 ship patch. Someone pointed out it could be related to a T6 remake. That might be a remaster. The average Zen cost for the bundles is so the base cost will be 13,100, or I'm sorry, 17,500 Zen, but with the introductory 25% sale, 13,125 Zen. Please, non-Psi Vulcan ship. Fingers crossed. Toys as in plural? Well, we'll see. Since you know everything in the pack already, what ship do you want to try first? Jeez. I don't know. I don't know what's in the bundle. Trouble with Tribbles, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. It was good to see Nick NB meta ground vid release. That guy knows how to give the player base the kind of content they're craving, and I hear Nick's thumbnails are really good. Nick, do you mind if I show him the Galaxy thumbnail, or do you want to hold that as a surprise? Oh, you're not using the Galaxy thumbnail? You were like showing a bunch off last night, but I don't. Oh, I see a couple of them you did here. You got this like proper AI slop, dude. I will say the one with the like koala in the tank was funny. Like AI slop. Like Nick is over here doing these AI gen thumbnails. Yeah, look at that Galaxy one. Just proper clickbait there. The Australian Galaxy. What the hell is this Galaxy? What is this slop? I know you're not gonna use them. This one was funny though. Nick was looking for like an AI generated Australian tank like background. That's funny. Okay, I will give that one as being a little bit funny. It's even got the koala, the kangaroo. That's still AI slop though, Nicholas. Nick, your use of AI slop is why we can't buy hard drives, why we can't buy RAM. It's because you keep using this AI slop. How much water had to evaporate for that slop? Um, yeah, that's a good question. Um, throw that slop in the wood chipper. Yeah. Oh, what was I about to say? AI slop or AI cuisine? What do I think of this win back for lapsed players that Thomas mentioned? I'm very curious to see. Spencer talks about raising prices, looks at the pile of fans. These were... Okay. This is 6 Noctua NF A12 by 25s. I won these on auction for, I think it was 85 bucks on eBay, plus 15 shipping and then tax. So right around 107 bucks, I think it was. But I used some eBay gift cards I had, so my out-of-pocket cost was like 30 bucks. Those are for an upcoming project. Oh, I do want to just get this out there and apologize to you guys ahead of time. Okay, I'm gonna go bigger screen here. I know I talked about not doing as many product reviews on the channel. I know I said that, but I mentioned the monitor arm that I accepted. That's in right behind me. But Rappo reached out again. They did mention either a keyboard or a mouse, and they have a wireless keyboard. It's like 60 something bucks. My mom's keyboard that I got her a couple years ago, nice wireless one. The kids have damaged it over time. Some of the buttons aren't working. So I said yes, and I'm taking the keyboard. So I got a video coming out for a keyboard, and that's because it's saving me from needing to go out and spend $60 on a like a nice wireless keyboard again for my mom. So, like I said, when long term, I'd like to get stuff over on the tech channel. I haven't had time to get stuff done on the tech channel. I want to. It's just time. Time is always the barrier. But look, I said if I get things that head my way that look like they would be beneficial, I'm going to go for them. And, family needs a new keyboard, they're going to get a new keyboard. The niece may have spilled a bottle on it. Oh yeah, you talking about the short circuit thing? Yeah. I mean, it's literally record a video, get a $60 keyboard, like, and like I'm still using the Rappo mouse that they sent me back in November. Like, I've charged this thing like 3 or 4 times. Like, I've got a pretty good rhythm on like the peripheral videos. Like, they take an hour, 2 hours. Mad skills. There you go. Yeah, I see what you're putting in chat. No scoped. I am not the next community manager. I know that people keep putting that in chat. I saw Star Master mention it earlier. That's not what I meant to do. I did not mean to go back into Japori. I am not. Ken, so as you know, I was on the stream earlier today with Sunna, Endeavor, Pundus, and Mayo. And at the end of the stream, Sunna announced that she is going to be stepping down as the STO community manager and departing basically the studio. So at least that departing, I believe, was the impression I got. Have I ever heard of a show called Spencer for Hire? I think that might have been what my mom named me after, if it was like in the 90s, 80s or 90s. Yeah. No word on who the new CM is then. We will wait for the announcements next week to learn. I returned to STO last night because my Xbox controller broke, so I can't play GTA Online right now. Getting used to STO controls is hard. Yeah. Warp core. I need to do plasma damage on ground, and I actually have to get some console stuff done. The anniversary event started on console today, so I guess I need to do like a Devil's Heart over there. I'll say one thing about the still lockbox odds are still better than the GTA Online casino wheel spin. I never have done that. I played a bit of GTA 5, but I never did really get into the online portion. I am someone that very, very much likes to use like a trainer in games, so I will use like I'll just go single player, and that is my preferred way to play those games, just single player. And if I want to get resources, I can just hit a button on the keyboard and I got the resources. I'm that type of person. Like when I recently did a playthrough of Resident Evil 4, the remake, I went through with a trainer and just was like, you have fun in your own way, and it's like I don't want to deal with the challenge. I want to have some fun here. You know how fun it was walking through like all that map with the revolver that just slams? I remember like the Game Genies, like I think I had one for the PS2 where it was like the memory stick. Like the memory card that you put in right before a game. I can't remember the name of the product. I can't remember the name, but yeah, I use stuff like that. Look, you have fun. We all have fun in different ways, and that's how I had some fun. Yeah, I'm sending the bridge officers in to get some more injuries. Now let's start up console. O game is a pretty dead game at this point, given all the issues with it. Like, O game is basically like nuked itself.
Enemy targets on
Dark Eddy, no. Okay, the enemies are gone. Now's your time to shine. Yeah, I mean, if some console players want to carry me through like a Devil's Heart, I will greatly appreciate it, because my build over here is not good, guys. How do you boost? You are dismissed. Just stay close. It's a point-blank area of effect. So what that means is it takes your location when you activate it, and then it does that bubble around you. So just generic damage buffs is really the key here. Am I following Nick's meta ground build here? Pro Action Replay, thank you. Yeah, Pro Action Replay. Yep, I remember that. Damn, that was such a long time ago. Hey, I got some PS2 games here right behind me. I've also got a squeaky chair, but yeah, Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, Shattered Universe, and Conquest for the PS2. Yeah, but EPG should also buff it up. What is my ground build? Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no, I haven't updated it at all. Oh, rip, chat. I got a TR. Oh no. Oh, this is this is tragic. Oh no. Bro, I gotta have I'm pretty sure I got like favors in the bank here that y'all sent me last year. Oh boy. Build is a generous term. Oh no. Nick, what's going on? They can't hear you. What's going on? No, they can't. At least they shouldn't be able to unless I hit a button on my Bridgecaster. Does that make you sad that I have the ability to have that sort of audio separation? They can hear you now.
Yeah. Hello, Supreme Community Manager. How are you and how is the stream?
My ground build, I'm just going to be direct here and say that my ground build is currently non-existent, and
I feel so ignored.
Yeah. How is everyone? Guys, I think we really should start that, start the word and, just put up a congratulating CasualSAB on his on his new job at is it Cryptic or Art Games as the community manager of STO, and just see like you don't even like just say it like that, congratulating CasualSAB.
Okay, I've left the chat and gotten away from this misinformation here. Uh, dude, you can't say that though, because people will believe you.
Because I always bring them the truth.
I think it's disrespectful to lie like that.
Everyone knows I'm joking. Everyone knows I'm having a
They
good time.
don't know.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Spencer, does your ground build need some help there?
Congratulations,
Dude,
Admiral.
Look at a little weak.
do you see how bad this like interface is? Like, this is miserable, dude.
What do you mean? There's some people who love that interface.
I was going to say something, but we're live on a stream.
Joshua, yeah, exactly. I might not have delivered him in the best quality yet, but I did deliver it. I was actually thinking for April Fools, I'm gonna put up a crate build guide because we know that's just a complete joke and that'll never be done, right? Oh, seeing your face, I'm sorry, Spencer. You're like frozen.
Carry me through Devil's Heart, please, chat.
Chat, we need 4 volunteers on the PlayStation side of the game to carry the Supreme Community Manager through Devil's Heart.
Better than nothing. Oh no, I can't even. Oh, this is pain. Dude, I had someone not too long ago tell me that the console UI is like not that bad, and I'm just, I'm just sitting over here like, what you smoking, man? Get some gear from the rep boxes, yeah.
Welcome to the last bastion. Your team will need.
Or I'm gonna be
I'm
dead weight in this TFO. I'm gonna grab some gear, yeah.
I'm speaking to Sourdough Bread right now, and that's a blast from the past. He's talking to me about his healer PvP build. That I'm trying to get inspiration from.
I mentioned Brett earlier, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the chat I was in, because before the stream we were just chatting about some stuff, and it came up in the conversation about like NPCs harder. We were joking about stuff, and I was like, oh, Brett's got a video from a couple years ago going over some of those ideas. I'm on normal. I at least have a Mark 12 weapon. Yeah, there's just a lot to sort through. Could I have picked a more bland default character model? Fred? No, I could not.
Gateways to our research labs are open. Split up and choose a path. Take out the cipher drones so we can regain access to our security.
I can get hits, chat. I can get hits of 123. Oh, can I get the key? No, this is just the kill phase stuff.
Struggle is pointless. Your feeble minds fail to comprehend.
We did it.
I have opened an interim gateway. Join your allies.
Hell yeah.
Labs are clear.
I'm contributing,
Security
chat.
field has been lowered. Return to the central hub. Our chiller rooms are compromised. Use the gateways to avoid damage.
Man, this aim, I'm so used to like PC, where there's just like auto lock on targets. Cons players don't know how bad they got it there in that regard.
You are unable to embrace perfection. We will remedy this.
I'm not used to needing to target, dude. Why can't I go through? There we go. I thought I was about to die. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, wow. Okay. Spud, thank you. You can tell I'm just a professional player here. Thank you. Almost everything I've done over here, Spud, has been in space. I've like not touched ground over here, except in like the story a story mission or two.
Gateway. Secure the remaining room.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux chiller's thermal blasts.
Spud, how do you feel
The
having
second security
seen what
field
you
is
just
down.
witnessed?
Return to the central hub.
Oh, Martin with the 50 gifted. Martin, as always, thank you, man.
The console codes in our particle chambers. More Etherean infiltrators are compromising our consoles.
Like, there's stuff I wanted to do here, you know, over on console last year, but I mean, last year just had a lot of stuff happen IRL.
Retrieve codes from the infiltrators to secure the consoles and use our transporter.
Like, that just really disrupted a lot of what I wanted to do. Okay, we got this console over here.
You are destroyed, but you will see the light.
Particle chambers are clear. The final security field is down. Return to the central hub. The key to vault is open. You must go to the shard. I will initiate lockdown protocols.
Yeah, Martin, you're a legend, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to update the member list again.
The ether commands it.
Will I be engaging with the console player base a bit more in my role? Oh, jeez.
Regain control of the consoles to secure the shard. This Zil.Rex
Lock onto the
console
target,
is
okay.
invulnerable to our attacks. We must defeat its drones. Retrieve the
Lock onto a target on
access
this side.
codes from the Etherean infiltrators.
Okay, done.
Another success. We have regained control of the console. I am detecting an increase in transporter signals. More Ethereans are beaming in.
Security, strength, victory. The ether procures the promise.
A third console has been secured. It is working.
Such dissonance, such discord.
Stop targeting allies.
A fourth console console has been secured.
Rename my character to Bottom Fleet Player.
You shall not
Oh,
pass it.
man.
So bows Iconia. I transfer
Yes, but I am worried about
just in
that.
time.
Like, the next Xbox is going to be able to play PC games on Steam, so the issue there... Wow, my chat box is really messed up with the lighting here.
The Iconian Alliance is indebted to you and your task
So the
force.
issue
Without
that
your
Xbox
assistance,
has is that with the
Bastion
next
might not have
console,
survived this attack. Not to mention
like, their player base is going to be split up so much. You pulled the Harmony on your second key? Yeah, you are lucky. That is mega lucky. Okay, I got rewards.
Speaking of Harmony, I told you how much it took me to get my 2, didn't I?
Did you see how many it took for me to get my first?
No.
308.
I think I got you beat. I'm 649 for the 2 I have.
Bro, you got just straight up screwed over there. The Harmony is a good ship. I've got the Harmony on a lot of characters now. Like, all of my main characters have the Harmony. Am I just constantly hitting the wrong button? There we go. I mean, the fact I'm so far behind on what I wanted to get done on console. Like, it's good that I am, you know, slowly ticking away at progress, but I should already have reps done. I feel bad about it. It's just last year sucked. For reference, for those that don't remember, last year my sister abandoned her kids, so and taking care of them, just other family stuff. Yeah, last year, especially the second half of last year, just was a thing. Saw a guy get 2 in a row earlier. It'll happen. It'll happen. Still going. Nick has muted again.
I got people coming in and out, and then I'm typing to Brett, and...
The last thing I need now, on top of anything or everything else, is for geopolitics to have an adverse effect on orange chicken prices. How dare you even mention that, man? Why would you mention that? I need to find a bright page from... play Star Trek Online News. I need something that's just a bright background so that I've got some better lighting in here. There we go. We're using the Arc News website as lighting here. That looks horrible. It's fine. It's fine. I've got enough of these rep boxes that I can get a better ground weapon here.
I heard there's this really good ground video that was just released 2 days ago. I think you should go check that out, Spence. Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
but
like your
the
ground
issue
build-
is the guy that made it used AI slop, so...
Come on, don't call it that.
Yeah, there's some pretty heavy AI slop in there. And I just don't think I really want to support that.
Terrible.
Do I have ECH on this? It is crazy how that's still going. Duty officers, roster, active. Bro, I ain't even got. No, no. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, chat.
This is why DDR5 is $1,200. I probably made that 4 months ago too. Like that was not new. I made that many months ago.
Dude, the best bridge officers thumbnail, I made that beginning of 2025. I've had to go in and redo the like best deflector engine core and shield thumbnail a couple times because every time I'm about to go start on the project it'll be like 4 months later, so I gotta change the month. Yeah, I've got right now, I don't know how well I can show this here, but in the computer over there I got two real sticks over there, and then two fake ones. It looks like I got 4, but Corsair sells these DR light enhancement kits where you basically just get 2 fake dims.
Ooh, you just reminded me.
Okay, that's the daily done for console. Back to the PC.
You just reminded me, Spencer.
What did I remind you of, Nick? I'm scared.
The torpedo spread taunt duty officers.
Dude, I stockpiled on those when those came out. Or like when they changed those offs over to those. Like do you have some? Because I'm pretty sure I have a ton on EF Hutton.
EF Hutton.
When EF Hutton talks, people listen. It's like some old ad. Basically, like I would go around, you know, telling people in the fleet back in the day what was going on, and someone said you're like the fleet's EF Hutton. I was like, who's that? And then they showed me the ad. Yeah, the Endeavors are different, I believe. Yeah.
Holy, somebody is like using Proton Crush sitting here at DS9 and it keeps my damn...
No, you're staying in red alert. It's the console off the Impersa. You can keep people in red alert with it for like a minute.
It keeps ticking my combat log on CLA and it's really frustrating.
Go to a different map.
I feel so ignored.
Go somewhere there's not people. So I think the DOF you're talking about, isn't that like an explosives expert?
Yeah.
Are you watching my stream?
Jesus Christ, dude. Got a couple?
You know me, like, especially with these older sorts of duty officers, like, I always would keep a stockpile of them.
Yeah. Like, we're still... He's still finding Borg duty officers that he opened when the Borg duty officers come out. He's like, oh, I have, like, 45 of those.
Oh, these are 4
Yeah.
mil piece. These aren't worth anything. Oh, 2 mil for that one.
Oh, no, they're not worth anything at all. Yeah, whoever's spamming whatever they're doing is annoying me.
Does your employment contract allow you to use the official STO web pages as backgrounds on your personal channel? What? Logical. You fed this meme, this idea that it's me, but no, it's not. You are dismissed is at 10 mil on console, by the way.
You're welcome. Wait, no, that's a bad thing. Spencer, how could you?
I like just going to random characters when looking for a specific duty officer, and you just find a character that's got a bunch of them. That's always really fun. This character has some beams here, and they're all proper mod bound to account. They've got a full set of Vodwar DHCs. Damn. I don't know if I have DCs though. I have so much random crap on my account.
I feel so ignored.
Crap is the right word.
Yeah. The console will probably go down further over on console. Yeah. So I said this at the beginning, and I'll just recap. The anniversary bundle we expected, probably drop would like next week if it followed the same pattern as last year. But per comment from Bordicus a short time ago, because of everything that's went on with Arc and all that, there have been basically just some delays. So we don't know when it's going to appear, but if you were hoping for it next week, it really looks like that's not going to happen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of the current approach for the recruitment events. I would rather, like when they originally did them, where they had like the global goals, like that was cool. You really felt like there was a community effort going on for some stuff, even though I think they said that they had to like basically fake some parts of it, um, or like boost it up or something. I don't remember what Borges said about it recently, but um like that was just a nice concept for getting people really engaged. But with them not doing that stuff anymore, I almost wish the recruitment events were not just for one recruitment type. Rather, it was like you have a week or two and you can make any recruit character, and then they do that a couple times throughout the year. Like I think that would be, to me, a bit more user friendly.
Yeah.
I
need to go and get some low DPS people. Oh, he's in the middle of damn. Borg disconnected. Ugh.
Everyone, glad you enjoyed it.
Supreme said
Martin
later,
will.
I'm gonna leave you.
Okay, Nick, you have fun. Goodbye. Get out of here. Okay, we're free. Okay. The police have re-detained the convict that was trying to talk to us outside of Australia. We are once again secure. They're not going to hire a CM who can't pronounce Sagan. Sagan. Okay, tell me if I'm pronouncing the Sagan. But you see, every time I say it, like people think I'm like intentionally messing it up, but I'm not. That's just how I say it. I mean, no disrespect to Carl. Sagin. Gin at the end. Carl would laugh. I know. I would imagine, like, if someone mispronounces my last name, like, you'd laugh at it, you know? Yeah, but when you do it like that, Eric, I think say Jin or say Jan. I can't. Say Gan. Jen. Oh no. come mow my lawn in an Australian summer so I can stay in, turn the aircon on, and play more STO. I'm not going to go any more onto the mispronunciation of the name. I don't want to annoy people. Someone needs a Duolingo subscription. Did I pronounce it correctly at all in any of the pronunciations I just did? Or did I completely miss all of them? I'm gonna have to like hire a speech therapist. Do that as an April Fool's video. Just me sitting there with someone, them trying to help me say Sagan correctly. I can't think of an example. Like, it's never really been that big of an issue for me. The only people that seem to care about my mispronunciations are you guys. Say again? Say again? Like, you happy? Oh, no. Admiralty? I don't know. I need to find another word that really just makes people happy when I mispronounce it. He can't hear or see people who do under 3 million DPS, so he's never experienced any backlash? Wow. This is the most long-winded and convoluted attempt at market manipulation you've ever seen. I'm just like looking at the market and I'm just reading chat at this point because you guys keep going off. Oh yeah, the anniversary event is still up on PC, so we still have like a week to get some bonus to lithium. Let's go get some bonus deal. I'm gonna go on casual. We'll do another Devil's Heart, but we'll do it on PC. You remember last week, was it? I was like just so out of it. I couldn't even like pronounce Star Trek Online. Like I in one of the recordings I said Star Trek on lean. Like I just was out of it. Alan, how's it going? Let's do a public queue Devil's Heart. You can in Discord. Say Worcestershire. Wow, Worcestershire. Remember that time you started typing a URL with heaps? Look. It happens, okay? It happens. That's not how you say Worcestershire? I'm sorry, chat. I really am sorry, though. I am just an uneducated person from the Midwest. I don't know, it's what they keep. Worcestershire?
Welcome to the last bastion of the Iconian Alliance. I am Engineer.
So Sunna is departing as STO's community manager. It's like I said at the beginning of the stream, it's really quite sad because Sunna, you know, as a content creator, that was a really loud car, jeez. But Sunna's been like an amazing CM for STO. The communication improvements in the past year have been really crazy. Like as a content creator, this, you know, the past year has been the best communication I've ever had with Cryptic. Speaking of the market, I'm curious if T6 gift packs will stay around 350 mil or spike when the 16th drops. It depends on how many people buy the bundle, how many people are actually interested in the ships. Like there's a few different factors. I believe Cryptic entirely. We will hear from the new community manager next week. I think.
Gateways to our
Sometime in
research
the near
labs are
future.
Open. Split up and choose a path. Take out the cyber drones so we can regain access to our security fields.
Struggle is pointless. Your feeble minds fail to comprehend.
Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered. Return to the central.
Yeah,
hub.
we don't know
Our
specifics,
network is
guys.
compromised. I have activated this level's gateways to assist you.
Evolved and imperfect. You lack guidance.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux chiller's thermal blasts.
What are the standouts from the Lockbox? The console, the ship. I've heard some good things about the kit modules, but I haven't done enough like with them myself to see exactly. What the hell? Dude's over here just hiding in a wall.
You triumphed! I have opened another interim gateway. Secure the remaining room.
I mean, if you want to wail out, you could try it. I don't think I'd bother with it.
Flux chillers are clear. The second security field is down. Return to the central hub. Therians, they are modifying the console codes in our particle chambers. More Aetherian infiltrators are compromising our consoles. Retrieve codes from the infiltrators to secure the consoles and use our transporter.
You are destroyed, but you will see the light.
Particle chambers are clear. The final security field is down.
Here we
Return
go.
to the central hub. The Kita vault is open. You must go to the shard. I will initiate lockdown protocols.
Ascend or fall. The ether commands it.
Regain control of the consoles to secure the shard. This Zil.Bex construct is invulnerable to our attacks. We must defeat its drones. Retrieve the modified access codes from the Ethereum infiltrators.
Yes, I got the special room again.
Access the console to send me your coordinates.
Oh yeah.
You must
Strike
access
me
the
down.
console. This chamber is deadly.
I like this chamber. It's a nice chamber right here.
More Ethereans are beaming in.
Security, strength, victory. The ether procures the promise.
A third console has been secured. It
I
is
contributed, chat.
Failure is unacceptable. The ether punishes it.
You shall not prosper. So vows Iconia.
Sora, thank you for the 5 gifted. Sorry, I just saw
transported
that.
you out of there just in time.
Looks like my chat stopped
Is
updating.
gone for now. The Iconian
Sora,
Alliance
greatly appreciate
isn't-
that. Yeah, I think people, there's certainly been some that have used it on ground before. I've not really played with it. There we go, got some bonus dilithium. Beautiful. You know, I'm gonna go get this Universal Endeavor done. Does the new Jug video have the ships needed for dissection to add all consoles to it? I didn't have all the Kittimer consoles, I'm sorry. Like, I think I showed, like, a picture of the build I was using, but wasn't too much more than that. I know, I love how the Ethereans saw the STO universe and went, nothing can go wrong, right? I just love the ridiculousness of just how big this damn ship is. Like, it's going outside the slipstream here in space. Listen, I know that I could do partisans and just, you know, head on over there that way, but this is immersive. Do you guys remember the days where we just traveled through sector space? You know, think of the crew of the Enterprise NX-01. You know, what did they top out at? Like warp 5? You see, if you want to have true immersion, you got to pull your NX out and, you know, just travel through at the correct warp speed. We're going to get there very soon, chat. Before the sector space walls came down. What is my speed at here without me screwing around with it? Just 12.84. Think of the crew. STO deleted the crew years ago, yeah. Protostar at warp 263, that's the ticket, I know. Dude, the proto warp is fun. I don't remember that, Dark Eddie. This is a cool ship, like visually. Not for everyone, but I even had partisans on my list. Oh no. I do miss the crew system. As you guys know, I like to have a bunch of injuries on my bridge officers. Like, with the crew system, you got hit by a torpedo, and then, like, your crew would all be dead. On PC, there was a bit of demand in the past couple of days. What is a good boss to go for here? The giant worm? You see, these universal endeavors, they just take too damn long for how much you're getting out of them. Like, this is 400 endeavor XP, and it's like I'm putting more work in than any of these other endeavors combined. Like, I would do these more often if I got like a full endeavor perk point. Just drop mines and wait for the Gordon Engineer. Well, where's the fun in that when I can fight the worms? Wolf, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Let me fire my weapon. How dare you not let me fire my weapon? Yeah, this is like you're gonna spend like 10 plus minutes waiting for this, and we got it really fast. Okay, let's get Moopsy out. Let's get the ghost out too. Look, I know it's like on normal difficulty, but it's still funny as hell just seeing like a big boss like that just get one shot by Rapid Lithic, and that was not even a big hit. Rapid Lithic did like not even 10,000. That's a weak boss right there. Pax, how's it going? Nice, Wolf. I mean, that wasn't that bad time-wise. If I ever log in and see complete 3 Lucari TFOs, I just bail on endeavors for that day. Yeah. There's a nice collection of starships here. There's not much diversity, though. Impersas, Harmonies. Got the Kirk right there, of course. Gotcha. Yeah, Martin, I think I remember seeing your video pop up in the feed. I just hadn't gotten around to watching it yet. Yeah, let's get back over to New ROM. Was there anything that surprised me from today's stream? Not really. Yeah, oh yeah, I blew up at one point, and I was very sad. And the infected, yeah, I blew up in the infected, and I didn't even get like a big Lancet. It was only like 18 million. Jeremy, I like how Jeremy was like, something like, "Are you complaining about a hit over 10 million?" And I'm like, yeah. Dying and infected on top of it. Like, that's just how. How have I fallen to such depths? Yeah, STO's got a lot of intricate little systems, but it's you know, it's fun to really dive into stuff. I sort of went the opposite of like I locked in Stanky Boy. I locked in and I got that build done like super fast. Like I went through it too fast, in fact. Um I mean, there's some. So I know that there's been some comments that were spread outside of like outside the creator channel, showing some of the conversation. There was some clarification today. I think the wording of the original comments just caused some misinterpretation. Um, you know, I think lances in general, they're we're gonna see the Impersa definitely get taken down. There was a comment that there's something wrong with the formula for the lance. So there's a bug that was found in there apparently. The Stanky. Now I was a little worried though. Like I said before, I was worried that the build that I brought in was like for the Nova one was probably still a bit too sweaty. Like that build on the Mars is cool, but it's certainly not the most beginner friendly sort of thing, you know? Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of things, that we all want to get done, that I want to get content done, and it's just getting things lined up, and for them, there's a bunch of little things they want to get done. It's just a matter of timing. Hey, did you guys see the clip from let me pull it up here. I dropped this in the Discord earlier. Let me get audio. Give me a moment. Hopefully this is loud enough for you guys.
Well, now somebody say something nice about Mayo to even it out.
The Lance is good. Yeah, so there's some praise going towards Pundus, and they asked for something positive for Mayo and I said the Lance is good. That's been getting so much that damn Lance, that's getting so much attention this past week. And hopefully that didn't blow all of your eardrums out, because that was pretty loud on my end. Yeah, that's what I said in the review. Like, at the end of the day, the Impersa is like a really good platform. Even like with or without the Lance, like it's a top tier platform. Like it's legitimately really good for range weapons. What? Eric, what's going on? I'm confused. We gotta open these keys from Sora. Oh. I'll be okay. Sora, thank you for the keys. Infinity. No luck here today. What happened with the bundle release? Per comments from Jeremy there, Because of the ARC buyout and the resulting transition, there were some production stumbles on the project that have manifested in the bundle being a little bit later this year than it's been in previous years. So, again, this interpretation would be that the bundle is not going to drop next Tuesday on the 17th like we were thinking it might. That it's likely a little bit later on. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. So yeah, if there's any final things you guys want to ask, go ahead and ask away. But got the dailies done, recapped, the sad news for today. It is getting a little bit late here, and I'm just all of a sudden just feeling that wave of tired. And yeah, again, I'd like to thank Martin and Sora for the gifted memberships. Sora as well, thank you for the 10 master keys. As always, I greatly appreciate that. I leveled up a lot of ships in the past couple days. I'm gonna have a few more to level up here. Someone just slammed the door really hard. Guarantee he's just going to say it's good regardless so he can shill for the Muds bundle in a couple years. I mean, logical. The thing for me is, like, if something's good, like, I'll call it out as being good. If something's bad, like, I'm honest about, when I'm talking about ships. I've been honest, when any ship comes out, I'm honest about, how the value of the ship is. Hopefully all that squeaking didn't just go through the microphone. Yeah, daylight savings hit some folks hard. Yes, I'm feeling that. What was I about to say there? But yeah, I was listening to with a STO wiki stream this past Sunday that had Thomas on, and there was some interesting commentary near the end of the stream regarding the bundle last year, not Last Stand, the summer one. Timeless Legacy, where Timeless Legacy didn't do very well, and because of that, we're likely to. It sounds like we're not going to see them doing like 3 ship skins per ship in the future. Yeah, Timeless. I mean, the issue for Timeless was the stats of the ship. Just they really were lackluster. The stuff Thomas and I talked about on the interview a couple weeks ago about like alternate fleet ships, like fleet ships that are just alternate stats of existing ships. Like Timeless Legacy, it's not in a good spot stats wise right now, but that's exactly where, like, coming in with alternative fleet versions would help a little bit. Like, people do want to fly some of those ship designs. The Proxima here, people were going crazy for that. It's a double Merrick Worker size ship, and double of any specialization seating is quite lackluster nowadays. But just having a bundle like that, it was just rough. They really need to sell this bundle to get players to spend $13K on the bundle. This one is important for the year. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just imagine, like, if there was an alternate version of the Proxima that had good stats. Like, I'm not saying everything needs to be temp Intel temp, Merrick Worker Intel, like an S tier combo. But, there's room for them to, basically get get a bit more out of ships. Like, I'm pretty sure if they came out with a Fleet Proxima that had good stats, and you got a discount on it, by owning the original Proxima from this bundle, that would get people a bit more interested in it. Like the Heritage bundle, that was also ships with the dual of the same specialization. But what carried that bundle was that it had really good accessories on the ships, and there was also bundle exclusives that really appealed to people. And this is something I don't really understand as much, is why everything is just ground focused on these bundles. Like the 14th, there were issues with that bundle, but they did have a lot of space stuff in there, and that I know that for a few people at least that did get them to go for the entire thing, even though the ship was not the best ever. The Heritage bundle, that is the standout of having some nice space items in there, and they still had ground. I just think this, like, you look at Last Stand again, that was just all ground stuff. Like there needs to be ground and space. That helps a lot with getting the bundles to move, in my opinion. Like if it's a strong space item in there too, yeah. I'm hoping the 16th is juiced. Arc doesn't need hold value back like Deco like to do. Yeah, I really hope the 16th bundle is interesting. That's what I hope. Look, you don't need every ship necessarily to be like the next DPS ship, but if the layouts are at least solid and there's some good accessories on there, like that's really all we're looking for at a minimum. The better the ships are, the better. But just give us some nice dual specialization combos, some good accessories that are going to enhance various playstyles. Like that's what we need, and that's what I'm hoping to see. Rachel. Yeah, Muak. I'm curious as well. Yeah. They have to clean that ship vendor interface up before adding more levels of fleet ships. Yeah, that's true, Eric. Yeah, that interface is a little bit of a mess, isn't it? Let's go to... I need 2 strong reasons to buy a bundle, not just one. Yeah. And that was part of the issue too with like Timeless Legacies. The only standout thing performance-wise was Hellbore Light, and that was just, massively broken. It's like, if you're buying something, you don't want the one standout thing to be something that is like clearly broken and not working as intended. But yeah, the interface for buying ships just does sort of suck. Like cleaning this up would be a good move for them, especially if they do want to come out with new fleet ships. And I think fleet ships, that's a great way to go. Like that allows them, I think if they come out with alternate stats of existing ships, that really would be just good for the game overall. I just said, Fred, not everything needs to be Intel Temporal, but just you look at like the Timeless Legacy, the Heritage Bundle ships. Give us some fleet alternatives that are a dual specialization combo, and that's going to help them out. Yeah. And there's more than Intel and Temporal that are good. Miracle Worker Intel is a good combo. Command Intel, Pilot Command. Yeah, Hyper. Is Hellbore still good? Hellbore can be decent in Hive. I don't really run it outside of Hive, and even in Hive, it's pretty rare that I run it. I don't know how I feel about this unique skin for the Norway. That's looking a bit rough, not gonna lie. The panels not lining up is immersion breaking. I don't know. If Thomas asked me to design my perfect ship, what would it be? I did a video a couple years ago going over like the ultimate do platform. What does that look like nowadays? So ultimate do. I don't do these theorycraft videos as much because they just weren't really performing that well. But let's look here. Yeah, I was suggesting like a new ship class, the flanker. So what was the stats that I gave this? I went with the Diavecta because that's already a model in STO. It's the little ship you summon in from the Delkina console. Get to the stat, but give me the bridge officer setup. No, it's still not the bridge officer setup. There we go. Oof. That's outdated. Or wait. Yeah, Lieutenant Commander Universal I have as in no, okay, there'd be ways to make this work. There'd be ways to make this work. Because you just don't need the you don't need the Lieutenant Commander Universal Engineer anymore. You only need emerged powered engines. You don't need emerged powered weapons on high-end builds anymore. Yeah, 5.2 plus experimental. Yeah, it was just a crazy box of toys. That's like Heritage. Heritage is a bundle that just delivered very well, even though the ships, when you isolate the ships and look at the stats of them, like the stats of the actual Heritage bundle ships like isn't really that impressive. But I mean they were still functional, but they were carried hard by the accessories, the theme, they were high demand ships. Like people wanted those ship models in the game. STO scans, how's it going? Miracle Worker Intel is the top combo when you're not looking at Uncon. Miracle Worker Intel is the top. So when I made this 2 years ago, high-end coordinated runs were still a thing. And those runs are, those runs are like 20 seconds. I'm looking at like what would the top do platform be? The Uncon's not a factor. It's a Miracle Worker Intel. But with the Uncon meta, Temp Intel Temp is the best option. Yeah, Xerox. Yeah. Whatever happened to the podcast I was doing, Mayor's had some stuff going on IRL, so I don't know when or if the next episode's going to happen. Yeah, Hyper. That'd be cool too. Like sometimes they release ships that are yeah, you look at the Proxima, like if you could get an alternate version that wasn't even a Psy ship, was just like a, imagine that thing is like a flight deck carrier. That'd be cool. We don't know how long the delay is, just that based on the comment from Jeremy, it'll be a little bit later this year than in previous years. That is the comment. Yeah, but next Tuesday, March 17th, will be the next part of the event campaign. So I'll probably be live as soon as that drops. I'll probably buy it out and be testing it right away. I look forward to that. Okay. STO scans, 2:30 a.m. here in the UK. Yeah, I'm just about to wrap up. March 17th is also your birthday? Nice. Well, happy early birthday. My birthday is quickly approaching as well. Looks forward to buying something out on day one. The space reward confirmed. Spencer never happy if it was ground stuff. Okay, I'm going to bed. You guys have fun. Thank you all for stopping by before I accidentally say anything else. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And again, thank you for the gifted subs, Martin and Sor, and the 10 keys. Let me check something here quick. Okay. Yeah. I am glad to help. And as always, I appreciate all of the support. I can't even see my OBS to hit the buttons. No. Goodbye, all. Logical, stop it.